Welcome to our wild political roller coaster. Today, we're hopping on the Boebert Express. Hold on tight because it's going to be a bumpy ride. Lauren Boebert. Oh boy, where do we even start? Her drama hit the spotlight back in December 2019 when she decided to launch her campaign to represent Colorado's 3rd congressional district in the U.S. House of Representatives. And guess what? She hasn't stopped since. From the start, Boebert was pushing boundaries. She never held public office before her 2020 victory. She's not just the first woman, but also the youngest ever to represent the district. Boebert's views are considered far-right, and she's a staunch ally and supporter of former President Donald Trump. She even joined the chorus claiming that the 2020 election was stolen, and she voted to overturn its results during the Electoral College vote count. But hold on to your hats. Boebert has been accused of supporting the QAnon conspiracy theory and far-right extremism. You could say she's dabbling in the deep end of the controversy pool. As a self-described born-again Christian, Boebert has a very colorful history as a high school dropout. During her senior year in 2004, she dropped out and had a baby. While this may seem like a teenage mistake, Boebert was actually keeping the family legacy alive. After Boebert's mother accused professional wrestler Stan Lane of fathering Boebert, Lane took 2 paternity tests, first in the 1980s and the second in 2023, which proved that he was not Boebert's father. According to Boebert, "My mom was 18 when she had me, which inspired me to be a mother when I was 18 years old." Believe it or not, Boebert only got her GED certificate in 2020, just a month before her first election primary. And here's the kicker. She's all for eliminating the U.S. Department of Education. I guess if she doesn't need an education, nobody else should either, right? She's also made waves by declaring that one of her top priorities is to eliminate critical race theory from schools, even though it's not taught in Colorado schools. Go figure. Now, on the personal front, Boebert and her husband, Jason Boebert, have quite the family. They've got 4 sons and even a grandson. Grandma Boebert at 36? The family legacy continues. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. In 2004, Jason was arrested and charged with harassing and physically assaulting Boebert, and he was convicted in the same year she had her first child. That's a rocky start to a family, I'd say. Boebert had her fair share of run-ins with the law. Starting in 2010, she was accused of letting her pit bulls roam loose and threatening her neighbors' dogs. In 2015, she had 2 arrests. The first was a verbal altercation with police at a music festival, and the second came after she failed to appear in court several times for her earlier charge. The roller coaster continued in 2016 when she was cited for careless driving and operating an unsafe vehicle. She ended up in a ditch. Then, in 2017, she got arrested for failing to appear in court. It's a pattern, it seems. She eventually pleaded guilty to the unsafe vehicle charge. In 2013, Boebert and her husband decided to open Shooter's Grill in Rifle, Colorado. It's a Second Amendment and Western-themed restaurant where the staff open carries, because nothing says dining experience like your waiter being locked and loaded, right? Well, in 2020, Boebert protested COVID-19 pandemic-related orders by reopening the restaurant for dine-in service, even violating the state's stay-at-home order. She received a cease and desist order from Garfield County, but refused to comply. The county eventually suspended her food license. In Congress, Boebert hasn't held back either. She's attempted to impeach President Biden not once, but twice. And she even voted against bills to help to alleviate a baby formula shortage caused by bacterial contamination. Her reasoning? Blaming the Biden administration and Democrats, of course. As if that's not enough, in May 2023, she filed for divorce from her husband, citing irreconcilable differences. Well, it seems like the wild ride never stops. And speaking of wild rides, on September 10, 2023, Boebert and a male companion were evicted during a performance of the musical Beetlejuice in Denver. Why? Well, she caused a disturbance by vaping, singing, and recording the performance. Initially, she denied it all, claiming she was guilty of laughing and singing too loud. But when surveillance video footage emerged, she admitted to vaping and falling short of her values. The video also showed mutual underclothing groping of each other's private areas, all hands on deck. And that's the wild journey of Lauren Boebert, high school dropout, grandma at 36, and a serial offender congresswoman like no other. If you enjoyed this roller coaster, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, share this video, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below.